In this video, I talk about what professionalism is and what it means to me as a practitioner, and how the concept of professionalism has informed my approach to early years working, as well as my experience of studying for 4 as an aspect of that professionalism. I begin by contextualising the discussion with details of my early years and general professional development to date. My journey towards professionalism in a formal way began when I took a BTEC National Diploma in Nursery Nursing and then moved to China. This was to work in a Montessori setting. In China at that time, the majority of international kindergartens were operated on Montessori principles. I worked in this setting for 18 months, and during that time I developed my skills with 2 and 3-year-olds, gaining my Montessori diploma simultaneously. I was then able to apply for a role in a new British school which was opening in Beijing. I was fortunate in securing the position. International schools in China allow for those relevant with work experience to teach in pre-nursery and nursery contexts. I have since progressed by taking a teaching qualification with the University of Buckingham. It was about this time that career development into management and leadership roles became attractive to me. To further personal and professional goals, I took an enhanced role as the nursery year leader. The responsibilities developed over time as our provision more than doubled in size from having 2 classes to 5. My next career-related move was into leadership, taking on deputy head responsibilities in this setting. This was 2 years ago. The move into a formal management position has encouraged me to reflect further on my position and on my qualifications. It felt to me that from that point onwards that it would be appropriate to have, as a minimum, a degree level qualification in the subject. And it was this which spurred me to embark on the BA top-up in early childhood development, which I'm now studying for. Throughout my working in the early years, I've tried to develop myself as best I could, seeking to improve not only my formal qualifications and my experiences, but also my personal effectiveness, my rapport with children and with parents and carers, and my working relationships with peers. These are aspects of professionalism to me, and it has been increasingly important to be able to evidence a balance between work experience and level of qualification. This not only signals to myself, to others, my developing engagement with within the area of early years, but it offers scope for additional career development, and more importantly to me, an enhanced appreciation of the complexities of early years as an academic, strategic and operational field. Bryce Clegg, 2015. For me, professionalism represents the importance of early years, as well as the importance of the first years of life to a child's physical, social, emotional and cognitive development. In such context, it only makes sense that those who are entrusted with the care and education of preschool children outside the home are not acting solely in a child-minding capacity, but are capable, trained and motivated appropriately professional practitioners who are aware of the responsibilities and obligations, and who also have the appropriate skills, knowledge and experience to make appropriate assessments to work with young children and parents and carers appropriately, and can support the early years child through the most crucial years of their development. Burnham, 2016. Professionalism in the early years sector, which has developed markedly over the last 3 decades, is a reflection of the now developed understanding of the centrality of the early years to human development and socialisation. The centrality demands that there is a sector specialism which is appropriately equipped to deal with the issues, responsibilities and challenges, as well as the stimulation and pleasures of working with the very young and preparing them for their full-time formal schooling. Vandenbroek, Urban and Peters, 2016. Professionalism is more than holding of relevant and professional qualifications, though there is an aspect to which appropriate training and development and wider professionalism go hand in hand. One's personal and professional competencies and attitudes require both contextualisation and a set of framework to sit inside. Training and development offer ways by which not only can such frameworks be accessed, the qualifications achieved may also act as a marker to oneself and to others that there has been external assessment of one's capabilities. Cook and Roos, 2014. Qualifications may not assure professionalism by themselves, but they are important nevertheless, and they offer ancillary benefits also, such as the chance to engage with wider communities of knowledge in the field of early years, and the opportunity to re-engage with theory, with fresh developments in the early years arena, and with the interface between knowledge and practice. Skade, 2014.